he's moved on. I guess the big question I think we all want to know, when will we see Deontay Wilder in the ring against whom?
He'll be back in the ring sometime this week of January. The latest is the early February. We're looking through opponents now. I'm saying we're not going to sit around and wait on no coward. I'm saying that have an obligation to fulfill but ran away from it. Going to sit around, man. We got to get back in the ring. Got a lot of fans that's looking forward to back in the ring and do what I do best. That's what we're going to do.
Those are the words of Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. As you heard the man himself, that they're looking at opponents. He's also not going to wait for Tyson Fury, as Tyson Fury said he's not going to wait for him. And he says, of course, he called him a coward. I'll get to that later. But he said that he won't wait around because there's a lot of fans that's looking forward to him returning back into the ring. So me counterpunching this, because I have a lot of videos to counterpunch about this particular interview. I think this is great. Like everybody knows, I never wanted Deontay Wilder to retire. A lot of people probably wanted him to retire. A lot of people probably thought that he would retire after taking such a beating the way he took February 22nd. But there's still life after that. See, everything that came to a head in that particular fight was for his benefit. Okay, so the reason why he is looking for opponents, the reason why he's training and in shape and in good health is because of the stoppage. Counterpunch. So the point about this is he's able to move on, and that's what I'm looking for. Now, he mentioned Andy Ruiz, okay? And I think that would be ideal because Andy, that would line up around the same time where Andy wanted to fight or return to the ring. And why not? Come back into the ring fighting someone like Deontay the Bronze Bomber Wilder. I don't think you need a build-up, especially towards this pandemic when no one actually fought. So Andy Ruiz hasn't even fought this year, so why would you even need a tune-up? You know, you need to get right back in there. And if Deontay Wilder can call out Andy Ruiz, you only have to give props to Deontay Wilder because it was Andy Ruiz that wanted a tune-up this year with Chris Areola or some other opponent rather than fighting Luis King Kong Ortiz or Dillian White. So I think him calling out Andy Ruiz would be probably the best. It wouldn't probably be. It would be the best other option besides the Tyson Fury trilogy fight. So I appreciate Deontay Wilder coming forth and saying, hey, we're not going to even worry about that. But it does leave other questions around like, okay, well, what's going to happen with that? I guess that's going to happen in court. Okay. Well, that's I guess that's something for another day or whatnot. But I do like the idea of him returning to the ring. He's training. He said he's been training since September. So this is what we have. Deontay Wilder has also decided to move on, and these guys have decided to finally do this, which is a good thing for right now. Because I don't know how long that's going to really last. But the whole thing is if you can get Deontay Wilder in there with an opponent, and it probably won't be Andy Ruiz. Let's just be real. But, you know, he did call out Ruiz. That's the main point. But if it's someone else, anybody else besides Tyson Fury, that's evidence that he has moved on. So anyway, you guys tell me what you think about this segment of this interview with Deontay Wilder. Leave your comments below. Please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.